Hello, my health warriors, and welcome back to Biohack-it. I'm your host, Iman Hasan. Today, we're tackling a very big question. What's really in your supplement bottle? The supplement market is booming, but not all supplements are created equal. Let's uncover the truth and learn how to make informed choices when it comes to supplementation. The supplement industry is vast and varied. While many products are beneficial, others fall very short due to poor regulation, misleading claims, or inferior ingredients. We'll dissect common issues like label accuracy, bioavailability, and the importance of third-party testing. Understanding what to look for in a supplement and how to discern quality from clever marketing and language is crucial. I'll share tips and tricks of navigating this complex market effectively. 1, always look for family-owned or privately owned brands because you know they're putting in their best self and their best work. Some of the brands that I love and take have been around for 30 plus years, so you know they're making sure their products are the best on the market. They're doing a lot of testing and they're coming up with the best research around their ingredients, and they do not skip because of margins. Third-party testing, this can be a really tricky border, especially in the US, because there's not a lot of regulation when it comes to third-party testing. So make sure you really dig into the ingredients and find out the testing facility that the ingredients company is using and what other brands are making supplements for or they're testing supplements for.
A lot of these brands say we've done this testing, but what they're taking is one core ingredient that they may not even have a high dosage of and saying, well, we've tested for this, and that's how they get around. This is where marketing works, and this is where people get missold on things.
Yeah.
So can we talk about that for a second?
I would say 95% of the supplements that you see in the market are made by contract manufacturers. So a company starts with an idea, they reach out to a contract manufacturer, and it's the contract manufacturer that's actually making the supplement. They're doing the testing, they're doing the raw material ingredient sourcing. So there's very few companies out there that look at every single aspect. So what type of MCT oil is being used? What type of rice flour is being used as a filler? Is it organic? Is it not? Is it non-GMO?
What is the percentage of it?
Have you tested it for heavy metals? So there's so much, it's an opaque market.
Yeah.
And there's so many unknowns. And what I've learned from being an insider in this industry is there's so many aspects to manufacturing supplements. And that's what makes Body Bio truly unique in this space, is that we have our hands on everything. So we have both in-house quality control, and then we do third-party testing as well. This whole idea of third-party testing is even a load of BS because
Correct.
It's like, what lab are you using?
Yeah.
Are they accredited? What are they testing for? So this gets into this conversation, which I like to really have because it's a part of what we do is liposomal supplements.
Yeah.
So this is one of those things that there's no regulation from an FDA perspective about what is
Liposomal.
what can be called liposomal. And so you have some companies mixing things like MCT oil or some type of saturated fat, calling it a liposome.
That's not what it is, yeah.
Phospholipids must be used to make a liposome. Unfortunately, people can call random things phospholipids. So you can call soy lecithin, which is used as an emulsifier to make chocolate, a phospholipid.
When
You can
it's
call
not
it
actually.
phosphatidylcholine. It breaks down in your digestive system. It
then
doesn't
you
get
take it.
through
Yeah.
your bloodstream to get past the blood-brain barrier, but you can call it a liposomal supplement.
Yep.
And so it's just shocking to me that, I mean, in one aspect, it's great because there's so many things that we can do and we can get supplements into the hands of so many more people. But in another aspect, there's a real lack of transparency. It comes from, the way that people can classify things and the lack of need of checks and balances to make sure those things are actually effective.
All natural. If you can't read the ingredients, it is a red flag. So make sure you switch to the back of the bottle and really research and look into what is in your supplement.
For me, it's like when I look at a brand, I'm like, you're scaling so fast because someone's throwing dollars at you, but is your production the same? Is your sourcing being able to be maintained? Are you making sure that you don't have bullshit fillers in your products that people don't tend to know about?
I mean, I see this a lot with companies that were doing protein powders. You see it a lot with collagen. You're seeing it right now with colostrum.
Yeah. Oh, don't even get me started on the colostrum. All of a sudden, everyone's taking colostrum. Yeah.
That's what I will say. But it's another
And
one
not
of
good
those,
quality colostrum.
and
yeah.
it's not the cure.
No.
That's
sell
not
it.
what's going to change your life.
So this is another thing. I hate how brands market themselves. I get served ads, obviously, all the time on Instagram with supplements, and you have certain colostrum brands that are coming at me. And I was like, what you're saying and you're asking your influencers to say, colostrum actually does not even do.
Yeah. And this is supposed to be regulated by the FDA, but they don't regulate it that tightly.
Yeah.
It should, and the FTC for that matter. But there's a lot of studies to show that there are a lot of benefits of colostrum. I actually really like liquid colostrum. You can get it from the Amish, Dutch Meadows or Miller's Biofarm. You can actually order it. So if you're having like severe gut issues and you're looking to go through like a gut restoration protocol,
that's what you do.
Liquid colostrum's the way to go, because think about the other. It's processed and it's frozen. How are you going to protect all those delicate compounds within that product in something that's powdered? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I do like Equip's.
I was just going to tell you, that is the one that I am taking, and I love that brand. I like their efficacy. I like their product.
I really like their protein. They have
protein's
an unflavored
amazing.
Protein
That's
powder.
That's what I take.
That you've got no stevia, you've got no flavorings. It's great.
Clean, and it's grass fed.
Yeah, and like for the kids, if they want chocolate milk,
there you go.
I use their chocolate.
Be careful when it comes to dosage. Just because a brand or a supplement claims that it has certain ingredients in it, is that the right dosage that you need to be taking to optimize yourself or to be hitting that daily requirement? Make sure you do that research and just don't fall for the labels or the ingredients someone is trying to sell to you. Last thing, bioavailability. It is not just about taking the supplement. It is about taking it in the form that's most bioavailable for your body to be able to absorb it and use it in the correct way possible. Now, not all supplements have the same bioavailability. Some things should be taken in a liquid form. Other things can be injected. Other things can be taken sublingual. Make sure you do your research and you read up on what you're taking and the promises the brand is making. Recently, I had an experience, and let me share something. So I was taking an NMN brand that was liposomal NMN, and I was doing some research around this and realized that is not the most bioavailable way to take in NMN. So I switched to a capsule form, and I've seen my levels have started increasing when it comes to my energy levels, my sleep quality, and just my recovery after working out. So this is research that I did on my own and realized that, hey, what this other brand was trying to sell me when it came to bioavailability, saying the liposomal NMN was the best way to take it, was not the case. But there you have to be your own health advocate and do your own research to really see what's going on in the market. The space can be very confusing and hard to navigate, so make sure you do your research, you look into what's working for you, and you really dig deep and do not fall for the marketing scams that a lot of great companies put out there and a lot of the ad dollars they're flooding the internet with. Arming yourself with knowledge is the first step toward making better health decisions. Don't just go for the hype, go for the science. Remember, the best supplement is the one that meets your specific needs and is backed by solid evidence and ideally research. Thank you for tuning in to Biohack-it. If this episode enlightened you, please subscribe and share it with others. Together we can make healthier choices and live better lives. Until next time, stay curious and stay informed.